Yo, last night's episode, yeah, has to be the best episode that I've watched in the season. In all seasons so far, because that episode was crazy, man. Like, you had drama, you had heartbreak, you had everything, man. But yeah, we're gonna get into it. So the episode starts off with like Jay and China. And Jay's like, obviously likes China. But China, I don't know, I get the sense that she's not really interested in Jay like that. Because what I noticed when I was watching the episode is that she was making all these funny faces, like, I don't know what she was doing. But yeah, we're gonna have to keep an eye on that one. And then obviously, because Jay chose to recouple, Danica came back with Josh. And I get vibes that that guy's a player as well, because I don't know, he'll probably try and move on to other girls. Like, Danica's too naive and she's bare jarring as well, man. Like, when she talks, she actually talks like someone out of HR, like the human resource department, because honestly, she does the most. Then the next scene is Dami. Dami chooses to recouple with Summer, and Dami actually says something like really funny. He goes, "Oh yeah, summer's not over." Like, I don't know if the producers told him to say that, but that was actually kind of funny. So then when Dami recouples with Summer, all the girls are like looking at him like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Like, is this guy crazy or something? And Dami's like, yo, I gotta do what's best for me. So Dami recouples with Summer, and then Indiyah comes in. Like, Indiyah, like, I don't understand her, you know, because she comes in, yeah, with Deji, and Dami's shocked that she's recoupled, innit? But she starts saying that, oh yeah, I'm not surprised that Dami's recoupled, this and that. And it's like, bro, yeah, Dami's recoupled, and that's bad that he's moved on to some other girl, but you've done the same thing with Deji. This makes no sense. And then she's like, oh yeah, we'll see who breaks the most hearts. And then she'll go, oh yeah, I'll always win, like, breaking people's hearts, something like that. But it's just like bare childish, innit? It's just childish behaviour. And to be honest, Dami looks pissed. Like, someone's like laughing like awkwardly, but he looks pissed, man. Like, he looks like he wants to start throwing hands, like Chuck Norris or something, because my man's is not happy at all. But yeah, they're both sending shots like they're in like a rap battle or something. Like, shit's mad in this episode, man. And then obviously the girls, like Cash or More girls, let rip on her. The main filler girls are annoyed with the Casa Amor girls, and they're saying like, oh, they're such bitches, this and that. Yo, Ekinsu's not holding back, you know, like, she's letting off the fucking magazine, man. Like, honestly, that girl is there to cause drama. Also, I kind of feel sorry for the Casa Amor girls, because it's not really their fault. Like, it's what they've seen, and they've got to do what's best for them to get back into the main filler. So ultimately, they've done what they need to do. They completed the assignment. They've got an A-star on that assignment, so they've done what they need to do. So then it moves on to Andrew next. Andrew is like, I gotta do what's for me, this and that. Again, Coco's giving me like some different vibes, you know, like she's giving me like gold digger vibes. Like, this girl does not care about Andrew in the slightest. Like, this girl kept looking down like she didn't want to be picked. And I don't know how Andrew or the other guys didn't pick up on that. Like, she's not there for Andrew. Andrew's too soft for her, man. He's too moist. So when next man comes in, she gotta ditch his ass for next guy, you know. Like, my man's not even gonna last with her for long. But yeah, he chooses Coco anyway. And then the girls like Ekinsu and the rest of them, they're acting like the girls that are mean girls are all staring at like Coco, making her feel uncomfortable. And then Laura asks Coco like, how you feeling in this moment? And she's like, oh yeah, I feel bare awkward innit, because all these girls are like staring at me and shit. So automatically she's gonna find it hard to like make friends with the main filler girls. The only person that she can talk to is the one that she came in with Casa More. So that's her done out here. And then obviously Tasha comes in like fucking holding Billy's hand, smiling, showing all 25 teeth, like laughing, this and that. And Andrew's like, yo, Andrew is pissed, man. Like, Andrew, oh my god, this guy is pissed. The way he was looking at Tasha was like dirt. Like, yo, I can't believe you done this to me. And then Billy's like there laughing like like, my man don't give a shit. He's coupled up with Tasha and he's happy, innit? Laura asks Andrew like, yo, what you feeling in this moment, innit? And he's like, yo, I feel like disgusted, I feel betrayed, I feel like everything, like this girl's broke my heart, shit. Like, it's like shit that you see in like rom-coms or something. Like, my man's heartbroken, man. And he goes, yo, she's telling more lies than Pinocchio. I was like, damn, Andrew sending shots for Tasha, man, because yo, this is like the second person now in this episode that's sending shots like that. And then obviously Davide, innit? Davide's got the choice of couple as well, and he's like, oh yeah, you know, the girls didn't really, the casual mall girls didn't really do anything for me, this and that, and he ends up choosing to stay single. Well, stay with Ekinsu, and Ekinsu comes back. But yo, the look on Molly's face. Molly's been played, man. Like, I thought Finger was bad like the girls in the other seasons, but Jesus Christ, Molly has got violated like 10 times, man. Got violated by Jax, got violated by Davide. Also, Davide's just kissing these girls because he's bored, man. Like, he doesn't actually give a shit about any of them. And then Thingy comes back in it, Ekinsu, and then Laura's like saying like Jax next, in it. Jax is like shitting his pants because he's like, oh fuck. Do I go with Cheyenne or do I stay with Paige? But it'll look better if I stay with Paige, innit? My man's cold, man. Like, my man's like ice cold. He don't give a shit. He's like Iceman. And he sticks with Paige, obviously. Paige comes back happy as ever. Like, she don't even know what my man's done. And then Laura's like, yo, this shit ain't done yet, man. You gotta expose your ass what you've done in Castro More. So she's like, yo, Cheyenne, have you got anything to say? Like, did you have a connection with anyone in the main villa? And she's like, yeah, I've had a connection with Skin Mark Jax. And Jack's like, oh fuck. And then he's like, yo, what'd you do in it? He's like, yeah, I've kissed him, I've done this, I've slept in the bed. Paige is looking at him like, yo, I'm gonna give you a nice Yoruba beating, you know, get that belt out and start beating you. Like, this girl was pissed as well, man. Like, Paige wasn't having it. She was like, move, man. And but Jax just responded, it was even madder, man, because he's like, yo, I want this girl to get out of here, man. Like, why is she still there, man? Like, he does not give a shit about any of these girls' feelings. And this is a full portrayal of a footboy in Love Island, because this guy was playing people like the fiddle. And then next thing you know, Laura asks Molly, like, yo, so who did you have a connection with? It's like, oh yeah, I've had a connection with Davide. I've been kissing him, this and that. And then Davide is like, oh shit, my plan's been ruined. And then Ekinsu pushes him away from him. And then she starts like having like a mini like panic attack and shit, man. And Davide's like smiling like he don't know what the fuck's going on. And yeah, that's what happens then. But yeah, Paige though, yo, someone needs to check her into Heartbreak Hotel as well, man. As well, like, this girl, I don't know, this girl's so naive, yeah. You could like legit shit on a chicken nugget and she'll still like take you back. Like, this girl is too loyal for her own good. And Jax is breaking her heart, man. Like, Shawn Michaels, the heartbreak kid. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man, this episode is the best episode that I've watched so far. Like, this episode was giving all the energy that you needed. It's giving you everything. Like, it was too good. And obviously Kasha and Moore, but yeah, the Kasha and Moore girls did what they needed to do. The guys did what they needed to do. Also, Ronan Keaton's son, my man's took the biggest L, man. You think that as a celebrity you'll get more like leeway of like going further in the competition like Gemma, but my man, no one cares about like that madness. Like yo, this episode was getting me hyped yesterday when I was watching it. Yeah, I was like, can't believe I wanted like 2 hours of it, man, because it was so good. But yeah, Luca's giving me like thingy vibes, you know, like, you know, Joe Out of You, the Netflix series. My man's patting her on the head like, good girl, yeah, good girl, yeah. It's like, did you do anything in Castle Moore? And she's like, nah, I just slept in bed with like Samuel and some other guys, but it's just a friendship thing. And he's like, what, you slept in a bed with another guy? I've been sleeping outside in a day bed and blah blah blah. And he's like, Luca, it's not that serious, man. But Luca, I won't be surprised if he starts building that little like chamber thing that Joel does in You and locks her in there, because my man's bare possessive, you know. Like, this guy, I worry for Gemma. Like, honestly, this guy is gonna do a madness. Also, Billy and Andrew hash it out, and Billy's like, oh yeah, what you did when you stood up there, it wasn't cool, innit? Because you was out in Tasha out like that. And you're saying she's like Pinocchio, this and that. And Andrew's like, bro, you've been here for like 2 seconds, pipe down, man. Like, who are you, man? And Tasha comes over, and then Tasha, I did have a connection with you, this and that. And Andrew's like, you're fucking fake, man. Like, you faked everything since day one. And then he was like, oh, the girls told me like all the shit that you was doing like behind my back. And then she's like, oh, I don't give a shit about the Casa Mall girls. And Coco's looking at her like, damn, yo, this episode wasn't holding back, you know. And then obviously Andrew, man. I'm like, bro, you finally got a backbone. And then he goes back to his old ways. Like, my man is stuck in a bondage. He's like that brother out, get out. He can't get out of the film, man, because he's stuck there. Like, bro, how can you go in on this girl for a good 20 minutes and then you start simping for her again? Like, bro, honestly, Andrew, sort yourself out, man. Like, I don't know what's up with this brother, man. He'll be saying all this thing like he's the hard man, and then he goes back simping for the girl anyway. It's like, come on, bro. Like, my man's lost in the goosey stew. Like, bro, he's swimming down, he's trying to get out of that goosey stew, but he's lost in the fucking sauce, man. Like, the guy is useless. But yeah, we now got a new member in, like, Destiny Child's, innit? Like, introducing the new member, Jax. But Jax is like the backup singer in it, so he does like the little ad libs and other stuff like that. But yeah, he's the new addition to Destiny Child. But yeah, Paige is pissed in this episode. Like, Paige is saying like, yo, how can he be like kissing bare girls in the other filler and treating it like he's in some sort of buffet or something, like all you can eat. She really did say like it was in an all you can eat buffet, like a Chinese buffet, man. Like, you can get the salt and pepper ribs and special fried rice and all that shit, man. It's hilarious. But Paige, she's doing all theatrical and crying and shit, but she's gonna end up going back to my man anyway, so I don't know what she's talking about. But yeah, she's currently in Heartbreak Hotel, and she's probably crying her eyes out eating Haagen-Dazs in the feet up position, like with the water dripping on her head and shit. But yeah, the girls are saying like, oh, Jax is a dickhead, and Gemma's like, yo, all Jax thinks about is his dick. Like, he don't think with his brain. And this episode, I hope today's episode is gonna like be on par with yesterday's, because this episode I was just sat there like just thinking like, yo, this is actually a crazy episode, you know. Like, everyone's getting exposed, everyone's getting called out, everyone's getting dragged. Like, no one's safe in Castle Amor, man. And now the after effects of Castle Amor, like you see in a preview, is mad, because Jax is done out here. Like, bro is completely done. My man's putting on the waterworks. My man's saying like, I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna let you get back in a relationship with me. He's another one who's possessing signs like Joe out of you. Cause my man really kissed this girl. My man was getting hard in the pool with Cheyenne. My man was doing the most with Molly. My man's living his best life, and now he's crying because he feels guilty, innit? Dami and Indiyah are at it as well, because they're like heated, and she's saying like, yo, like, how can you do this? Like, you said that me and shit like that. And my man's like, whatever, man. It's like, I don't care, because you've legit done the same thing that I've done. And I don't get why people are giving smoke to Dami for what he's done. But this girl has legit done the exact same thing as Dami. Also, Danica gave her the green light to go and kiss every boy that she wants. So unless I'm forgetting something and I need to go back in my DeLorean and go back in time to see what happened, the exact same thing that Dami did. But people don't like criticizing Indiyah for some reason. Like, she can't be criticized, and I don't know why, but it's weird. But yeah, for me, the cheese and ham melt of the day has to go to Indiyah, Dami, Andrew and Jax. So it's not just one cheese and ham melt, it's a dozen. Cause yo, so many people chatting shit in this episode. Like Indiyah saying like, oh, I'm a heartbreaker, but you know, I do it in like a classy way. But you're still a heartbreaker, so why does that matter if you're doing it in a classy way or a bad way? You're a heartbreaker, you break people's heart. And Dami's just sitting there like, this girl's chatting shit, man. But yeah, leave in the comment section what you think of. Tell me what your favourite bit of this episode is as well. Also, hit a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And also share this video around. And let's see if we can get 2 likes on this video. And I'll see you later. Peace.